From the somewhat backwards thinking American Southeast, I bid you all a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this video may find you. And I welcome you to another Snowbird White Flight Great Southern Trendkill edition of Getting Weird. As always, my name is Pat. I am a husband. I am a dad. I like to get away from time to time and spend some time in the woods by myself in different interesting camping situations. And other times, I find myself 1,100 miles from home in the great state of Florida at my in-laws' vacation home, where I am helping to repair some damage from the recent hurricanes that we've had in the past couple months down here. So, this is going to be a bit of a different video this time. I am going to basically work on this house all day and do some, I don't know, something at night. If the weather works out, I got here yesterday and it poured all day, but my in-laws have this really cool lagoon that runs behind their house, and they have this floating dock that I'm standing on. And from what I understand, there's a lot of wildlife in this lagoon, which I can only assume either means great white sharks, Cthulhu, perhaps an alligator, some kind of monster. And you know, so my plan is that I am going to, if the weather works out, I'm going to spend the night on this dock. I'm going to do some fishing. I have a crab trap out, and if I catch anything, I'm going to eat it. So, but that all really depends on the weather, because I legitimately have zero gear. I brought the blow-up air mattress with me because it was all I could take on the flight. And, you know, I could probably just have some blankets out here in my air mattress and get some sleep. But again, that depends entirely on the weather. So, that being said, I'm going to fish here for a little while. I'm going to get back to work in a little while. And the next time you're going to see me, could be later tonight, could be the middle of the night. I really have no idea how it's going to go. But rest assured, we're going to do our best to have a good time. We're going to get some work done. I know that. I've been working since sunup already. I have, unfortunately, no flag to plant. So I'm obviously not the master of this domain for the time being. But doesn't matter. We're going to have a good time. We're going to tell some stories. We're going to probably catch a monster in here. And as always, we're going to get weird. Well, hey, me again. It is roughly 7 o'clock. I'm back on the dock, obviously. We finished work a couple hours ago. My father-in-law took me to this place that has $5 margaritas, and I drank roughly $25 worth of margarita, and I am feeling fantastic. So my plan here is that I'm gonna hang out on this dock. I'm gonna do some fishing. I did learn something pretty cool at roughly 10 o'clock tonight. There is a rocket launch from Kennedy Space Center, which is not very far away. So it'd be pretty cool to check that out, because apparently you could see it from here. And on a side note, ooh, some just made some noise. There's monsters in here. There's serious monsters in here. Like, makes me nervous. Anyway, on a side note, I just received some of the greatest news that I could have ever hoped for. Totally unexpected and really, really, really fantastic. I'm very, very happy about it right now. So my plan here is I'm going to do some fishing, and if I catch anything, you know, we'll find out. I doubt I will, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, hey, me again. I join you on my third and final night here. I did not get a chance to film anything last night. It started pouring down rain. They scrubbed the launch of whatever rocket was going to go off, and it's about 8:30 at night, and I'm going to do some fishing. I don't really have any energy to go out anywhere right now. I'm out here on this dock. I have this super nice light. I need one of these. Like, this lights everything up. And we're gonna hang out and we're gonna tell some stories. I am going to try to sleep on this dock tonight. There's two things that happen in Florida: meth and rain. And I haven't done meth today, so it's obviously gonna rain. So we're gonna see how that goes, and we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna get this line in the water, I'm gonna hang out, and I'll check back in with you in a couple minutes. There's something on here. Oh! This is gonna be something scary. Yo, what the fuck? Yo! What the fuck? Yo, Steve Irwin's still got shooters out here. Look at that thing trying to get me in the heart like the crocodile hunter. No, sir. Not today. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute because I'm not much of an angler, and I just caught a that's Cthulhu as far as I'm concerned. Yo, look at that thing. Steve Irwin's got shooters out here, bro. Okay. Well, all right. Now that that sea creature has been successfully re-released, I have rebaited my hook and gonna try and catch something other than what I believe is referred to as nightmare fuel. But what I wanted to do was talk about something important. Today is the 22nd of November, and it's the anniversary of the JFK assassination. Okay, it's the anniversary of the JFK assassination, and obviously that's what you're thinking about. Obviously that's what you're tuning into this program to hear about. But long story short, I wanted to give my theory on what happened. So as we all know, the official story is on November 22nd, 1963, Lee Harvey Oswald allegedly fired 3 bullets from the Texas School Book Depository, 1 hitting a curb, 2 hitting the president in the back of the neck, and the 3rd the fatal headshot. Obviously, there are a lot of conspiracy theories about that, and my personal theory is what happened is that Oswald did in fact fire 2 out of the 3 shots. He fired the one that hit the curb and the second that hit him in the back. Now, in the midst of all that chaos, there was a brand new Secret Service man by the name of George Hickey, who was taking lead for the first time that day. And the night before, all the Social Security, all the guys are on Social Security now, all the Secret Service officers partied their asses off the night before. Some of them didn't even have any sleep. Some of them were so dead tired, hungover, that they could barely function. So they put the new guy in charge, the guy that was supposed to stand outside the president's door all night. And, you know, he wasn't allowed to go partying because he was a nerd. He was a new guy. His name was George Hickey. Anyway, so Hickey was in charge of what the Secret Service at the time had new commissioned AR-15 rifles. So, I'm sorry if I'm using the word rifle right or wrong. I'm not a gun guy. I'm not really sure. Anyway, those 2 shots ring out. The president gets hit by the second one. George Hickey picks up his AR. And in the midst of all that confusion and all that butterfingery new guys, you know, all that stuff, he whips around with his hand in trigger position. And that spinning around the lurching of the car, he squeezed the trigger. He fired the fatal headshot. Now, there's a lot of evidence that suggests that this is true because of the 2 bullets that were recovered that Oswald shot. They were a certain type of bullet, and they were not, I guess they were full metal jacket. They didn't break apart when they hit their target. The bullet that hit Kennedy in the neck went out his front, hit Connolly, who was in the jump seat in front of him. No magic bullet. That all works out. There's no actual magic bullet. But that bullet stayed solid the whole time. The headshot bullet was a different kind of bullet, and it exploded inside the president's brain, which is what made his skull flap out, which is what made, you know, that Grizzly Zapruder film footage. It's a proven thing. It's a different bullet. So a different bullet would mean a different gun. And they immediately covered it up. They immediately said, nope, Oswald fired 3 shots. This is what happened. And they didn't want to basically admit to the biggest oopsie in American history. So that would be my theory. And I love telling people that because I get all wide-eyed and crazy about it, and they don't understand that, you know, this is just a mere quarter of the things that I think about on a daily basis. So yeah, that's my theory. George Hickey, biggest workplace accident in the history of this country. All right, there's something on here again. Please don't be another fucking super scary thing. Feels like a fish though. Oh God. Oh, it's a fish. Oh man. Look at this. I got a fish. Look at that thing. That's like a catfish or something. Yo, that's cool. That's more my lane right there. Not super scary. All right. Look at that. That thing is super cool. Definitely a catfish. I don't know anything about eating them or not, but hell yeah. All right, we got something again. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. Oh, come on. I guess not. It was jumping a second ago. Yeah. Well, it definitely felt like a fish, but I don't believe it's a fish. Well, I guess how we fix that. And that, I don't have any sinkers left. I don't have any hooks left. And right on schedule, I'm seeing some lightning and thunder roll in from that side of the lagoon. And it's a little after 10:30 at night. Thought we were gonna get a big finale with another fish, but caught a sea monster and a catfish, and we're pretty good. I got a rain alert on my phone that it's supposed to rain relatively heavy all night. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night there. I know this is a totally different video this time. I totally wanted to try and sleep on this dock, but I don't think the weather's gonna work out for me. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to get more content, obviously, but I was really trying to make this work and it didn't work. But anyway, I'm rambling. So, I hope, you know, it was kind of a success. I make camping videos and there wasn't going to be any camping in this video. But anyway, so from this weird little lagoon on this floating dock, 1,100 miles from home in Florida, I'd like to bid you all a very, very good night. Well, good morning, Voorhees. It is Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. 9:30 in the morning. I'm up. I'm helping work on this mess. I'm getting ready to go home. I got a line in the water, and I'll be on a plane this afternoon to go home. So gonna wrap this up. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this one, I know it's not one of my normal videos that I normally make, but I did the best I could. I mean, if I could come down here by myself, you know, I would have slept on this dock the entire time, but couldn't make it happen. I was here to help some family, and you know, that's what I did. So you know, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I have a cool camp planned in the next 2 weeks to celebrate Christmas, and we're gonna get that done. I know, because I've already talked about it and gonna make it happen. So yeah, as always, follow us along on Instagram at Getting Weird Camping. Even though this isn't a camping video, I feel bad about it, but it is what it is. So anyway, as always, you know, get outside, you know, find some time to be by yourself, because you'll learn more about yourself than you ever thought you needed to. And you know, make the best of your situation. I feel like this trip here was making the best of a situation that I could, and I'm happy with it. We'll see how it comes together. I made a bunch of videos on my phone too, so I'll probably try and splice those in of different stuff that I did while I was here. So, you know, yeah, get outside, you know, spend time by yourself, and never be afraid to get weird. So even if your father-in-law is watching you and judging you for talking into your phone on the dock, while you should be helping setting fence posts. See you next time. Click.